What is up, guys? It's been a little bit, but I'm back with two unboxings today. I got one from Piro Skate Shop over at, they're in Niagara Falls, New York. I didn't even know that. And Flat Face again. What do I want to start with? Decisions. Let's do this Flat Face one. This was just a small order I got from them, like a week or so back, after I got the Joycult Indies. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's a very cool sticker sheet. That's actually sick. I like that a lot. All these little small stickers. That's perfect. I'll go quickly through them. Got another pack of the Gora grip. I gotta say, I really think that's like the best grip out right now. And a couple more stickers. And bam. Another set of these Joycult Indies. I got a pair of the 34 millimeters this time though, because I wanted to see how they fit on some wider decks. And I don't know why I'm gonna use this tool, but whatever. Because these Joycult Indies have some really different dimensions than a lot of the standard trucks out there. I'm still kind of formulating my opinion on these before I do like a formal review. But I got both pairs set up right now on some boards, and I've been trying them out. Right now I got them on one of my decks. Fortunately, haven't had too much time to really make boards as much as I'd like. Work has just been crazy, but you know, at least I can get some unboxings out. And then I set it up on this this Whoop Cozy. Oh man. Okay. All right, let me take those away. Here are trucks. I'm just gonna take one out right now, and I'm gonna set it up on a 36 millimeter deck. This one, which is these are actually clone boards. They're just one's 33 tapered shape, and the other's a 36. This one's got Li-Fi G4s on it, and yeah. So I'm curious how these are gonna fit on here. I think with my shape, because it's tapered, I think it's gonna work out really good, even though Joycult doesn't have a 36 millimeter option. So I'll set those up, and I might even do it on camera for you guys. But let's do the other unboxing here. So I'm on a journey to try like every big wheel out there. Since getting back into the scene, I've really enjoyed the bigger wheels. And there's a ton of companies out there that are making big wheels, and Piro's one of them. So I had to check them out. Little Piro sticker. This took actually very long to come to me. I thought it was coming from Canada for some reason. I don't even remember what these are called, to be honest with you. Is there a okay, yeah, so these are the Piro Bull wheels. And I got them, I think, in the tan. They're like a really nice off-white color. Very, looks exactly kind of like a skateboard wheels color. And yeah, so I got these relics that I did a review on, which are a bigger wheel. The blistered Cowarts I've been using. The giant Dude Guy FB monster wheels I did a review on. And there's some more brands that I'm going to be trying out before I do like a giant review on a bunch of big wheels. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get another setup for this, I think. I don't even know, or maybe I'll put it on the, maybe I'll try it on the Whoop. We'll see. Yeah, let me just get set up here, and we'll put together a setup. Just gonna figure out what I'm gonna use. Well, I just did it. I recorded stuff, and my mic wasn't on. Very upset. I went ahead and set up the Pyros on this Whoop cozy deck. I was going through a whole spiel, it was only like 5 minutes, but honestly, it was some good good commentary. I'm kind of upset, but all right, I got them set up here. They feel pretty good. I'm not doing a review on these right now. They are very wide. I'm gonna use them for a bit, and eventually I'll get a review out on these. You know, I can say though, they feel pretty good. They don't feel very grippy. They're a little, almost slippery. They have a slight grip. But yeah, I'm gonna keep using them for a bit, see what's up. And you can actually notice that these Joycult indies are so wide, and then these wheels are so wide that actually it creeps out from the board there. You see that the wheels are wider than the deck itself, which I normally don't like. And this is a 33 millimeter deck, and these are 32 millimeter trucks. Yeah, the Joycult dimensions, I'm not sure how I feel about them, to be honest. Like, I'm not doing a full review right now, but these trucks are, like I said, very different from the standard. And it's been taking me a while to really get used to them. You know, I don't know. Still on the fence about them, or how I really feel about them. But let's set up the 34 millimeter trucks on this 36 millimeter deck and see what's up. But yeah, my main sort of concerns with these trucks right now, like I said, I'm not doing a full review because I haven't used these enough to give a really good, honest opinion. But just some initial, you know, first impressions of these and the first feeling of them, they're very different. Some people have been, you know, starting to release dimensions that they've recorded, and it appears that these dynamics are about 0.8 millimeters taller than your standard truck. And I think that was compared directly to BRTs. And yeah, you can really feel it. It feels exactly like you're using riser pads, because that's like a standard riser pad size, like 0.8 millimeters. And that's like considered a bigger riser pad by some of the companies that I've seen selling fingerboard rising pads. And it really changes how your setup feels. And it honestly takes a good amount of time to get used to. And then going back to like other trucks and other boards that I have set up, you know, I only have a few pairs of these Joycult trucks now, you know, but I got a ton of other, you know, BRTs and mainly BRTs and a few Leafis. But yeah, it's difficult to go back to those setups and use them like I have been. So, yeah, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Like, you know, I guess if you really like the Joycult trucks, like, and, you know, they're going to be the only ones you're using, it doesn't really matter. Like, they feel weird, but, you know, they are still pretty expensive trucks. So it's like getting these on all my setups would be, you know, or, yeah, would be thousands of dollars. And I'm, I'm not doing that. But, and, you know, also the width is another one. You know, these are like, I think true to size trucks compared to like, if you take the measurement of other popular brands, even though they're 32 millimeter trucks, the trucks themselves aren't 32 millimeters. They're made for 32 millimeter boards. So they might be like 31 or 31 and a half millimeters, like the actual truck length. These ones are like true 32. And yeah, it just kind of messes up a lot of the norms and like standards that have kind of been established with fingerboard trucks. Not that it's a bad thing, like, it's just, it's different and it takes time to get used to. And yeah, I'm still on the fence about the height of these things. That's the width is one thing. I can work around the width, but the height of these things is really, but I think, unfortunately, I think the height of these things really contribute to the better turning that everyone's talking about. And to me, like, the turning's cool, but like, I don't know, maybe it's just the way I fingerboard. I'm more of like a desk guy. I'm not really turning much. It's not like a real skateboard where like, you really need good turning. Like, to me, I'd rather something be more comfortable, right? Than, I don't know. I never, like I said, the turning's really cool. Just being able to feel it. Like, that is not, people just giving these trucks unwarranted hype. Like, you can really feel the difference in the turning on these. But you can also really feel the height difference. And like, yeah, like I just, just don't know how much turning actually really helps you in fingerboarding. I don't know, maybe it's just my style. But yeah, I'm curious to see kind of, if everyone starts swapping to these. I'm also curious if Joycult's gonna, maybe release some different options where, maybe they don't have this high of a truck, because it's so noticeable. It really is. But I'm gonna keep using them, and then yeah, that added height, I've noticed it does not seem very good with a higher kickboard, and I prefer like a good medium kick. I'm not high or low. I'm not either of those really. I like everything in the middle, even concave. Concave I prefer a bit on the mellower side, but I've noticed that just the added height from the trucks on the higher kick decks kind of rockets the board. And so I gotta really, what's kind of holding me back from doing the full review on these is I want to try it on a lower kick board. The only thing is I'm not really even a low kick enjoyer. So I don't know, but I've seen some people saying that they feel way better on a lower kick deck, which I could definitely see. Yeah, I hope they release some more versions of these, but I don't think we'll see that for a good while. I'd say probably at least a year, because these trucks are just, of course, so new. But I could be wrong. Maybe they're already working on something. And yeah, this, just like I suspected, these 34 millimeter trucks are gonna fit like perfect, exactly the way I want on my shape, on the tapered shape. If this was like a true 36 millimeter, I think they'd be a little too short. I don't think it'd be like unusable, and it probably wouldn't even be that bad. But like, I got these. I need to actually get another set of 32 millimeter or 34. I don't even know what I do. Maybe 32 millimeter on this knife deck. I got these 32 BRTs and they are just way too short on here. Like it's just not even fun to use. So I haven't been using that much. But yeah, I want to get some better trucks in there. Let's see. Almost done with this. But yeah, this looks perfect. This is what, so my shape, it's 36 millimeters at the widest point, and then the tail tapers down by like 2 millimeters. And this is just like a perfect fit. I wonder what the reasoning was behind the truck width being so different. Like I said, I think the height is because they wanted that turning performance. But the width is, I don't know, I'm wondering if it's maybe the way that the trucks are made or the fact that they're made out of like stainless steel. It's harder to, I don't know. I mean, they had a 29 millimeter version. Maybe they just wanted them to be true to size. No clue. Ah, shit. Which one am I supposed to use? Oh no. I think this one. Yeah, that one. It's getting my nuts confused. That sounds ridiculous. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I mean, that's perfect for me. My camera is, I'm always looking at the viewfinder, and my direction sense when everything's flipped is so messed up. Yeah, look at that. These are 34 millimeter trucks on a 36 millimeter deck. Just for proof. The widest point. Ooh, it's gonna be backwards, but oh no, it's not. 36. And the tail goes down to like 34. The nose also goes in a little bit. It's like 35-ish. Look at that. Got my two twin setups here. So now these are all my 3 sets of Joycult indies. Man, these Piros are fucking wide. I gotta get a review on these. Next wheels I think I'm gonna get are the Dude Guy wheels, because those are actually also pretty wide, or pretty big wheels if you look at the dimensions. So, excited to try those out. If you have any big wheel suggestions that you think I should try that I haven't yet, let me know. I'm really only using urethane wheels. I don't use plastic at all anymore. Ever since Matt from Joycult came out, I don't think I've used a set of plastic wheels. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this one. Be on the lookout for some reviews coming up, especially on these Joycult indies. I'm gonna try and really do a nice review on these and go over everything. And yeah, thanks for watching.